I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. We know a lot of you have antiques sitting around, and if you are in a season of downsizing, you might call it, you might be wondering, what should I do with all of these? How much of this is valuable and how much of it not so much? Here's an idea. Talk to the experts. You can sell a lot of these things and make some extra cash to start the year off right. I want you to welcome Vince Sweeney, owner of Piddle, Crick, Hill, Mercantile, and Auctions. Let me say that again. Piddle, Crick, Hill, Mercantile, and Auctions to Great Day St. Louis. How are you, sir?
Great.
So tell me a little bit about Pickle Crick and what you do for the company.
So basically what we do is we deal with antiques and collectibles. We assist people, whether there's estate liquidations or if they're downsizing. We help go in and help them identify what is worth, money and what's not.
When you say downsizing and estate liquidation, for folks that may not have heard those terms before, explain that a little bit.
So downsizing's relatively newer. There's a lot of people that are, that have bigger houses. Their children grow up, they move out, and they have a big house, and they don't need it, so they move into a smaller thing. They have a lot of stuff that they don't really care about that's, accumulating in boxes in their basement and whatnot. So they just need to find things to do with that.
Here's the real magic of this. How do you determine whether something has some value or not really?
A lot of it's just knowledge. I've been collecting all my life, so there's a lot of things I just kind of know about. The other thing is a lot of research on different items. There's things that you kind of get an idea that it might be worth something. So there's there's a lot of research goes into it. Find out if there's a market for it,
And then at some point you have to put a price tag on it. Is that based on what you know it would go for?
Well, research.
Yeah,
sure. There's some things that are easy to find. If it's a highly collectible item, there's other comps, we call them comps, that are comparable items.
Sure.
But then there's other things we have that are one-offs. I have a big African tribal mask, and it's a one-of-a-kind item, and you can't find something. You have to find things they're like and see what they're going for, and just test the market and see what people are willing to pay for it.
But you got to have experts, like people like Vince, who are in these trenches every day, who really know what to look for. Speaking of which, can we have a little fun? Let's tell the people at home about some of the things you brought, because you say one of two things happens. People think, oh, I've got this thing, I think it's pretty valuable. Really, it's not. Or they say, I have this thing, I think it's junk, I'm about to throw it out. And you say, no, hold on, that's worth something.
Give
us some examples.
A lot of times people, the things they think is worth money is not, and the things they never give a second thought to. So what I brought is some things that people never gave a second thought to. And basically, sitting on this table is over $1,000 worth of stuff that was just
Just this little puddle is worth $1,000? Okay, wow.
Yeah, we got this Kermit the Frog, this beat-up-looking Kermit the Frog is actually worth $100, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Yeah, because it was
probably at the bottom of somebody's old toy chest.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
This lighter here, which actually I believe is from Overland, Missouri, from an old gas station. So gas items from old gas stations worth money. This is a $150 lighter.
It's like in mint condition, too. It's shining.
Great shape,
Wow.
Got a ticket from the 1968 St. Louis World Series here.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's things like this, is things we find in people's drawers, and people are actually getting these graded, and a ticket like that graded would be about $500 or $600 by itself.
Incredible. These are the folks, by the way, that were employed to liquidate Chesterfield Mall.
Yeah, we did the entire mall, and that was it was about a 2-year project. So everything from fixtures to memorabilia, it was a huge project, but it was a great experience.
Incredible. They know what they're doing, that's for sure. Vince, thank you so much for bringing all this in. We appreciate it. For a lot more information on Piddle, Crick, Hill, Mercantile, and Auctions, you can call 314-757-3718 or check out their website. A lot more information there. It's pchmercantile.com.
I'm going to be rich. I've got a house full of crap. You know what? I'm just going to throw you my keys and you stop by my place on the way home.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Estimate the Chesterfield Mall, do it again.
Yes, the breakdown in Kent's house is about 95%, 5%.
Let me tell you something. I got a whole box full of Kermit the Frog.
Not like this, you don't.
We'll make you a millionaire.
Math in my head right
Here's something sad, by the way, guys. This guy, this little Ewok with the mask, I had one of these.
Did you?
You want to tell me how much is it worth? I'm afraid to ask.
This was about $140.
Oh, my good Lord.
With the spear.
Well, you got the spear.
Here's the funny part. That's your old one.
Stephanie cleared all your stuff
Totally
out.
could be.
Oh, guys, thank you. Hey, Tim.